Madam. Someone, come quickly.
Chen Tao. Scoundrel. Why?
It's all because of you, this woman, that I couldn't reunite with my real parents for so many years.
Song Ling Yao.
Father, mother,
You're not dead.
If I didn't fake illness and death, how could I get money from you, madam? To support our love these years, and travel freely. Actually, we should thank you, madam, for raising you for us.
You still don't know? Yuer, actually, is my and Shen Lang's biological son. Thanks to your hard work and effort. That way, I could have time to enjoy life with my husband.
Despicable.
Madam, rest in peace. In your next life, don't be such a fool again.
Am I not dead? This is...
Miss, something terrible. The young Marquis is coughing up blood.
Chen Tao. I'm still alive. I've actually been reborn back to the day Shen Lingyan pretended to be sick. Shen Lingyan. Since you want to fake illness and death, then I'll make your fake death real. My husband. My husband. My husband, what's wrong? Don't scare Yao Yao. My husband. Your complexion is ruddy. You're not sick at all. Mother-in-law's posture is clearly deliberate. Father-in-law shows no grief whatsoever. How laughable that in my past life, I was fooled by them for so long.
Madam, Marquis. The young Marquis's pulse is chaotic. His chi and blood are unstable. Perhaps.
What are you saying? My husband is about to stop breathing. I heard. Pain can help restore his breathing.
This woman.
Husband. Why hasn't my husband awakened yet? It must be because the pain isn't enough. Doctor, quickly use the silver needles to stimulate my husband's acupuncture points.
This.
We can't let this woman. See what's going on.
Hurry up.
Yes, Lord.
The force is so light. How could it possibly be effective? I'll do it. Shen Lingyan. This is only the beginning. Husband. Wake up quickly, husband.
Stop. Song Lingyao. Are you trying to save him? Or kill him?
What are you saying, mother? Your daughter-in-law is also worried about her husband's life. My husband hasn't awakened yet. Your daughter-in-law must continue her efforts.
Young madam, that location is a man's crucial acupuncture point. If this needle goes in, the young lord He might become impotent in the future.
Life is at stake. Why bother with such things?
The young lord has awakened. The young lord has awakened.
Lingen, you finally awakened, Lingen.
Shen Lingen. In my previous life, he never opened his eyes even when he was pretending to be dead. Now he can't keep pretending.
Lingen.
Mother. Could my husband be experiencing a final rally before death? Your daughter-in-law will give him another needle.
Young madam, since the young lord has awakened, let this old man handle it. Madam, Lord, although the young lord has regained consciousness, his condition remains precarious. I fear, only by having my master come and intervene. Is there a possibility of full recovery?
Yao. Lingen's life hangs by a thread. As Lingen's wife, you cannot just stand by and watch.
In my previous life, I proactively requested to invite him for treatment. The silver spent thereafter flowed like water. Now thinking back, all of this was merely Shen Lingen's scheme. Mother, your daughter-in-law is a woman confined to the inner chambers. I don't understand medicine, and I'm certainly not Dr. Lin's master. I truly am powerless to help.
Knowing you don't understand medicine, yet you recklessly applied needles just now. And besides, is that what I meant?
Please, Dr. Lin, make the request for your master to treat my son. The Marquis' household will surely reward you generously.
Yes, Lord.
Yao. As the daughter-in-law of the Marquis' household, you must prioritize the greater good. You must not act like those petty, small-minded, common village women.
Yao. Lingen has been truly devoted to you. We have also treated you like our own daughter. Now is the time for you to repay the Yong'an Marquis household. And Lingen.
Your daughter-in-law will remember. 100,000 taels of silver. Was I kicked in the head by a donkey in my past life? No. I must get my dowry back.
Miss, Madam says, Physician Lin's master has arrived. She requests your immediate presence.
What?
How is it him?
Yao. This gentleman here is Physician Lin's master, Master Chen of the Qingyun Taoist Temple.
Boundless. Heavenly Venerable.
Master. Isn't this Chen Yuanxiang's brother, Chen Qingfeng? In my past life, he impersonated a master and swindled tens of thousands of taels from me. But in reality, Shen Lingen and Chen Yuanxiang were off sightseeing. That's perfect. Master, please, save my husband.
The young Marquis' illness. This humble Taoist has already examined. It is due to excessive depletion of internal energy. And it has been many days. Ordinary medicinal herbs are already of no use.
Unless what?
Unless we use 1,000-year-old ginseng as the guiding ingredient, combined with Tian Shan snow lotus, fleece flower root, and other herbs. Administer them to the young Marquis, and there may be a sliver of hope.
Wonderful. Yao. Lingen can be saved.
Yes, Mother. This is truly wonderful.
However, this 1,000-year-old ginseng is extremely rare in this world. Not just anyone can obtain it.
We ask for your guidance, Master, if you can save my son's life. The Yong'an Marquis household will surely reward you handsomely.
This humble Taoist has a friend who possesses 1,000-year-old ginseng. But this person values money above all else. To persuade him to part with it, I'm afraid, would require at least 50,000 taels of silver.
Shen Lingen knows my dowry only has 50,000 taels of silver left. They want to squeeze me dry, all at once. This 50,000 taels. What should we do, Mother? Mother.
Enough. All this bickering is utterly disgraceful. 50,000 taels is indeed a huge sum. Father, but no matter what.
I beg you, no matter what, we must save my husband. Father. I beg you, no matter what, you must save my husband. You are the Marquis of Yong'an Manor. You can't let outsiders think You'd stoop to anything. For money.
Lingen is a prodigy, my own flesh and blood. Of course I'll save him.
Great. I knew it. Even if it costs the entire Yongan Manor, you'd still save my husband. My husband's life. How can it be compared to a mere 50,000 taels of silver?
That fool took the bait, just as expected. Of course, my son's life is priceless.
Then, father, quickly have the accounts office withdraw 50,000 taels for Master Chin. Hurry and have Master Chin bring the ginseng back to treat my husband.
Where would Yongan Manor get that kind of money?
Yao. No. You are the mistress of Yongan Manor. This 1,000-year ginseng matter. You'll have to take care of it.
Mother. For so many years, a lot of my dowry has been used to support Yongan Manor.
How dare you? In front of outsiders. How can you say such things? What face does that leave for Yongan Manor?
Yao. A woman follows her husband after marriage. Now that Lingen is in trouble. If you stand by and do nothing, won't you become a laughingstock? And besides, can't you ask your father to think of a way?
Exactly.
Just as I thought. Trying to target my father again. Do you think I'll let you manipulate me? Like in my past life? Since you put it that way, mother-in-law. I'll go beg my father.
Good. Now that's my good daughter-in-law of Yongan Manor.
Chen Tao. Follow him. See where he goes, who he meets. And report back to me at once.
Yes. Miss. I followed that Master Chin. I found he went to a residence, and even met with Qin Yuanxiang, and that Qin Yuanxiang, it seems she's pregnant.
Just as I suspected.
Miss, I remember, this Qin Yuanxiang seems to have been the young master's first love. But didn't she die? Could it be she came back from the dead?
Perhaps. It's a case of a soul possessing another body.
Could the ghost stories from those books actually be true?
You actually believe that? It's obvious. Qin Yuanxiang never died in the first place. And I'm certain the child in Qin Yuanxiang's belly is Shen Lingen's.
What? Then, why did Master Qin go to see Miss Qin? Could it also be about the 1,000-year ginseng?
In my past life, Chen Tao was loyal to me. There's no harm in telling her. Chen Tao, have you ever considered that the young Marquis's illness might be fake?
Miss, are you saying?
Haven't you noticed? Shen Lingen appears weak, yet his complexion is rosy. And have you ever heard that the young Marquis is sickly and frail?
But the thing is, the doctors and Master Chin all say so. Miss, then why haven't you exposed him? Why did you agree to buy the 1,000-year ginseng?
Exposing him now would be letting them off too easy. Only by doing this can I make them lower their guard and find a proper reason to leave.
I don't understand.
Chen Tao, do you know where to find a drug that can't be diagnosed, but can ruin a person's health?
The master is a man of means. He has connections in all sorts of circles. But miss, what do you need such a drug for? Don't tell me you want to.
Why are you back now? This is the last box of gold in the house. You can't take it. US exam is coming up.
We need money for all the necessary arrangements. I promise this is the last time. I'll apologize properly when I return.
What a disaster.
In my past life, I was completely focused on Shenlingen and the Yongan Marquis' household. I didn't hesitate to drain father's fortune, and I didn't even see him one last time before he passed away. Father, I know I was wrong. It's all because I didn't listen to your advice back then, that I ended up like this.
Shenlingen is gravely ill. The entire Marquis household is relying on your meager dowry to get back. You're back now. Because you want me to give you money again, right?
I'm not here for money. Father, Shenlingen is faking his illness. All of this is a scheme by the Yongan Marquis household to seize my dowry.
They dare to humiliate you like this. This is absolutely outrageous.
Father, I've come back this time to ask for your help in finding a drug that, after being taken, makes a person appear sick without a traceable cause, yet destroys their health.
What are you planning to do?
Shenlingen has humiliated me like this. I can't just let it go. Since he wants to fake his illness and death, I'll make his fake illness real.
If you want revenge, I won't stop you. But I, your father, am an honorable man. I absolutely cannot find such a drug for you.
I was inconsiderate. Please take care of yourself, Father. I'll take my leave.
Someone.
Master,
I heard someone is auctioning bone-withering powder on the black market. Buy it at any cost, and deliver it to the young miss.
Miss, this was just sent by the master. He said, it's what you needed.
I didn't expect Father to actually find it for me.
Miss, the master is all bark and no bite. He says he won't help, but he always does. You must be very happy inside, right?
You and your smart mouth.
young madam, the madam says, Master Chen has brought the 1,000-year ginseng. She requests you come at once.
It seems they can't wait any longer to drain my dowry dry.
Yao Yao is here. Master Chen has brought 1,000-year-old ginseng. Lingen can be saved.
Is it true, Master Chen? It's just an ordinary ginseng root. How laughable that I didn't even look closely in my past life. It really is 1,000-year-old ginseng. Excellent.
This humble Taoist has fortunately not failed in the mission and brought back the 1,000-year-old ginseng. I must ask the Marquis to hand over the 50,000 taels of silver to me as soon as possible. This humble Taoist can then return to report the mission's completion.
Master Chen, these 50,000 taels, isn't that a bit too much?
What does the Marquis mean by this? This is 1,000-year-old ginseng. It can save the young Marquis's life. 50,000 taels is already the lowest price. Almost. The Marquis is deliberately making a fool of me?
No, of course not.
Not at all. Master Chen, you exaggerate. Yao, you and Lingen are one as husband and wife. At a time like this, you should be the one to help Lingen overcome this difficulty. Right.
Yes, Yao Yao. As a wife, you must follow the 3 obediences and 4 virtues. Don't give outsiders cause for gossip, saying the daughter-in-law of the Marquis' household lacks virtue.
In the end, you just want me to pay. However, this isn't money for some so-called 1,000-year-old ginseng. It's Shenlingen's ransom money. Your daughter-in-law obeys.
Miss.
How dare you? You, a mere maid, dare to interfere in your master's affairs? Where are your manners?
Mother, Chen Tao just acted impulsively. Chen Tao, although this 50,000 tael banknote is the last of my dowry money, if it can save my husband, I will not be stingy.
Young mistress, your devotion to the young Marquis is truly as strong as gold. The young Marquis household is truly fortunate. This 1,000-year-old ginseng must be stored properly. If the young mistress could personally brew the medicine, its efficacy will surely be doubled.
Our young lady is the young mistress of the yeoman marquis household. How could she do such menial work?
Chen Tao. As long as my husband can recover, a little hardship for me is nothing. Don't worry, mother, your daughter-in-law will personally brew and decoct the medicine. I'll make sure my husband drinks every last drop, without missing a single one. Since all of you are so eager for me to feed him, then you shall have your wish. Husband, time for your medicine.
Yao, you should go back to your room and rest early too. Don't tire yourself.
Perhaps. I'll give you all a little surprise first. Yes, mother.
If it weren't for her dowry, the young Marquis, wouldn't be pretending to be sick.
Enough out of you. If you can't endure this little hardship, how will you achieve great things in the future?
The yeoman marquis household's expenses exceed its income. After Lingen's child is born, there will still be many places requiring money. We must continue to find ways to make that woman hand over more money.
Don't worry, mother. She's just the daughter of a merchant. Your son will definitely.
How could he actually be coughing up blood? Lingen.
Someone, call a doctor quickly.
Lingen, wake up.
You all like your son pretending to be sick. So I'll help you out. Mother, my husband's time was already limited before this. He often coughed up blood. Why this time? Do you seem especially nervous?
Miss. The young Marquis took the 1,000-year-old ginseng. His condition should have improved. Yet he's coughing up blood again. The Marquis and Madam are surely worried.
So that's what happened.
Silence. My son is unconscious now. You're chatting here. How improper.
Doctor, how's my son?
Marquis. The young Marquis's pulse is intermittent, yet it's complex. I truly cannot discern the reason for the blood.
You useless fool.
Please find another expert, Marquis.
Marquis, Madam, could it be that the 1,000-year-old ginseng is faulty? Perhaps. That Master Chen deliberately provided fake medicine. That's why the young Marquis.
My husband. I should have known. I should have checked that 1,000-year-old ginseng. It was all my negligence. I let my husband consume ginseng of dubious origin.
How could this happen? How could this happen?
The medicine preparation and feeding were all done by Song Ling Yao. This woman. Perhaps. Song Ling Yao. It must be you who poisoned him. It must be you who poisoned him.
Marquis. The miss is sincere towards the young Marquis. How could she poison him?
That 1,000-year-old ginseng. Only you handled it alone. If not you, who else could it be?
Father, if your daughter-in-law truly wished to harm my husband, why would I spend $50,000 to buy the 1,000-year-old ginseng to treat him? If father truly does not trust your daughter-in-law, then have your daughter-in-law the $50,000 used to purchase this ginseng. And all these years, the dowry your daughter-in-law used to fill the Marquis estate's deficits, return to her. Your daughter-in-law will leave immediately.
We currently need this woman's dowry to continue covering the shortfall. It's not yet suitable to break with her openly.
It truly wasn't you?
Those who handled the 1,000-year-old ginseng include not only your daughter-in-law, but also that Master Chen. Could it be that father would rather trust an outsider then his own daughter-in-law.
Yao Yao, don't take it to heart. He's just too worried about Ling'an. Chantao, escort the madam back to her room to rest.
Yes.
Tomorrow, we'll bring Ling'an's mistress into the house first. She's carrying Ling'an's child. She can also take care of Ling'an. Most importantly, if it really was Chen Xingfeng who poisoned him, perhaps he has the antidote.
Miss, today was far too dangerous. We were almost discovered.
For now, the Marquis of Yong'an's household still needs my dowry. Without concrete evidence, they won't make a real move. But from now on, we must be careful in everything.
Chantao understands.
Mother-in-law. Yao Yao is here.
This is a distant relative of mine. She's also Ling'an's cousin, Chen Yuanxiang. In the coming days, she'll be staying with us at the Marquis of Yong'an's residence.
Yuanxiang. Greetings, madam.
You lied to me, saying Chen Yuanxiang, this mistress, is Shen Ling'an's cousin. Having lived a second life, I won't be fooled again.
This time, Yuanxiang brought a miraculous medicine. After Ling'an took it, his complexion improved greatly. The doctor says he should wake up very soon.
Shen Ling'an's life force is quite strong. He managed to pull through. That's excellent news. Then I must thank you, cousin.
Yuanxiang is new here, and I'm with child. In the future, I'll have to trouble you, sister. The madam, to look after me.
Now that Shen Ling'an is still unconscious, you come knocking at my door. Since that's the case, you're too kind, cousin. We're all family. However, the word sister should not be mentioned again. After all, I am the madam of the Marquis of Yong'an's household. To avoid misunderstandings, that my husband has taken a concubine.
The madam speaks rightly. But managing such a large estate, all by yourself, madam, must be too taxing. Yuanxiang has some experience in household management. Perhaps I could assist the madam and share some of the burden.
Cousin, you are with child now. You shouldn't overexert yourself. If anything were to happen to the baby, I would be held responsible.
Indeed. A woman with child, it's truly not easy. I wonder, could I trouble young madam to pour me a cup of ginseng tea? Young madam is not with child, but you know, ginseng tea is the most nourishing.
You're mistaken, cousin. As the lady of the house, of the Yong'an Marquis estate, I am well aware of its benefits. Chen Tao, go and make some tea for our cousin at once.
Young madam is truly virtuous. However, the brewing of ginseng tea is quite particular. Much like managing a household, it cannot be neglected. Young madam, if you don't tend to the tea yourself, could it be that your management of the estate is equally lax?
My husband is still unwell. We need money for his medicine. This entire estate relies on my dowry to make ends meet. Mother, please tell me, should I attend to my cousin first? Or should I secure the estate's livelihood and my husband's life first?
Naturally. The estate and Lingen come first. Yuanxiang, you have hands and feet of your own, and the estate has maids. How can you trouble Yao Yao?
Auntie, I was just...
Cousin, your tea. After all, you are so precious. Do be careful not to drop the cup, and then blame our young mistress for it.
You insolent maid.
Chen Tao is my personal maid. If she has done wrong, it is for me, her mistress, to discipline her. Do not forget, cousin, your own place. Do not break the rules of the estate.
It's just a lowly maid. I am Brother Lingen's cousin. Do I not have the right to discipline her?
As the lady of the house, of the Yong'an Marquis estate, I must uphold the estate's dignity. Do not forget, cousin. You are merely a relative of the estate, not its mistress. Chen Tao, apologize to our cousin at once.
My apologies, cousin.
You.
Chen Tao has apologized. Let's consider the matter closed. After all, as a relative of the Yong'an Marquis estate, you must know what's proper. Cousin, don't you agree?
Alright. It's a trivial matter. Yao Yao, as the lady of the house and her elder sister-in-law, you should indulge her a little.
Mother, it is my failure as a daughter-in-law. I can neither manage the household well, nor properly care for our guest and my husband. I will now take my remaining dowry and return to my parents' home, so as not to be an eyesore to you, mother, and cousin.
Yao, Yuanxiang is a guest after all. Why must you be so hard on her? At this moment, we absolutely cannot let this woman leave. Yao, don't act on impulse. As the mistress of Yong'an Marquis Manor, if you run away from home, won't you become a laughingstock? Yuanxiang, apologize to Yao Yao.
Yuanxiang admits her fault. Please forgive me, young madam.
Qin Yuanxiang, the real show has just begun.
Yao, Yuanxiang has already apologized. As the mistress, you must be magnanimous.
Yes, mother. Cousin is newly pregnant, so mood swings are normal. I won't take it to heart.
Yao, I'm relieved to hear you say that. From now on, I'll have to trouble you to take more care of Lingen and the Marquis Manor's affairs.
It seems I must find evidence as soon as possible. Leave the manor, and take back everything that rightfully belongs to me. You flatter me, mother. It's all part of my duties.
Yao, you should also go back to your room and rest early.
I'll take my leave now. Chen Tao. Recently I need you to secretly help me with 2 things.
Please give your orders, miss.
Since I married into the Marquis Manor, collect all the original invoices and vouchers for the accounts. These are most likely the key to finding my dowry and the evidence we need.
Yes. And the other thing?
Go back to our family home and ask father to help investigate all the properties under Qin Yuanxiang's name and the sources of her jewelry.
Why?
Now that she's pregnant and has just entered the manor, she's bound to be spoiled and arrogant, and she'll flaunt it in front of me, the things given by Shenlingen and the Marquis Manor. But with the manor's continuous losses now, these items, most likely, came from my dowry.
I see. Chen Tao will go right away.
Young madam, the young lord has woken up. Madam requests you to go over immediately.
Brother Lingen, you're finally awake. Our child cannot be without you.
Shut up. You must not. Let Song Lingyao hear that. In the future.
Mother, what is it that you don't want me to hear? Mother, is there something you don't want your daughter-in-law to hear?
It's nothing. It's just that. Yuan Xiang said a few inappropriate things. We were afraid you'd hear them and get the wrong idea.
I see. Your daughter-in-law thought you and cousin were hiding something from me.
No.
My lord is awake. My lord. My lord.
Song Lingyao, what's wrong with you? Xiong'er is pregnant.
I'm sorry, cousin. I was just so worried about my lord. Thanks to your miracle medicine, my lord was able to wake up so quickly. Doctor, is my husband fully recovered then?
Although the miracle medicine helped, the poison has already seeped into his meridians. It's causing paralysis of his qi and blood. His qi and blood flow is also obstructed. I'm afraid, for a short time, he won't be able to get out of bed and walk. Moreover, this medicine can only forcibly prolong his life. At most, he only has half a month.
What?
What do you mean? I, the young Marquis, only have half a month to live?
Then, is there a way to cure him?
This old man can prescribe a formula to help regulate the young Marquis a bit. If all goes well, it can alleviate the poison and continue to extend the young Marquis's life.
In that case, hurry up and write a prescription for me, the young Marquis, and go get the medicine.
Doctor, you must give Lingyan the best medicine. Money is no object.
Yes. Everything must prioritize my son's health. Yao Yao, as his wife, you must put your husband first. Am I wrong?
Father-in-law speaks wisely. After all, your daughter-in-law even bought that 1,000-year ginseng for my husband. What's a little money compared to that? Doctor, write the prescription.
Good. Go quickly. Go.
Speaking of that 1,000-year ginseng, I heard it was the young mistress herself who brewed the medicine and fed it to Brother Lingyan. So, how did he get poisoned?
Could it be you? Song Lingyao, what Xiong'er said is true.
Son Lingyao, even if you are the young mistress, so what? The crime of harming the young Marquis is no small matter.
Father-in-law suspected me before, but he already cleared my name. Besides, that 1,000-year ginseng was sent by Taoist Master Qin Qingfeng. Maybe it's
Impossible. Master Qin. How could he possibly do something so despicable?
cousin. How can you be so trusting of Master Chen's character? Don't tell me you're close with him.
I just heard from my aunt that Master Chen is a revered master from Qingyun Temple.
Oh, I see. I thought maybe you, cousin, had some connection with Master Chen. Good, as long as there isn't.
All right. Since you're with child, you should go rest in your room.
If it weren't for your pregnancy and saving Lingyan.
Marquis, madam. Yuan Xiang takes her leave.
Young madam, the Lingji and snow ginseng in the prescription must not be used together. Otherwise, it will activate the toxins in the young master's body, even causing death.
Thank you. Chen Tao. See the doctor out. You remember everything. The doctor just said, right?
Yes, miss, I remember.
I am the Marquis's cousin. And you serve me this? Get out! My brother is the most knowledgeable about rare poisons in the world. If we can find the antidote quickly, then my position in the Marquis's household will be even more secure.
Thank you, Doctor. The Marquis and Madam, really. They don't even consider the household's current situation. How can we afford so much Lingji and snow ginseng to treat the young master?
I knew it. That woman never had good intentions. You, come here.
Cousin.
Take this letter. To Master Chen at the Fuxing Inn. This is the perfect time to buy some snow ginseng and lingji. Then my husband will surely praise me. Xianer today. Specially bought for you, husband. Some medicine beneficial for your health. I've already sent someone to brew it. After you drink it, husband, you'll surely recover quickly.
Xiong'er is always the best to me.
Then, husband, when will you divorce that bitch? And give Xianer a proper status?
After some time. Once we get our hands on that bitch's family business. I'll kick her out of the mansion.
That bitch made me lose so much face today. When the time comes, I'll have her registered as a servant. To be my slave for life.
As you wish. But shouldn't you also let this young master be happy?
Xianer remembers that you, husband, love these pastries from Fengting Pavilion the most. So today, Xianer specially bought some. Try some. The young madam is here. Lingen. Lingen said he wanted some pastries. So Xianer went out to buy some. After all, Lingen's tastes. Xianer knows best.
My husband. The doctor said, you shouldn't eat anything casually lately. To avoid triggering the poison in your body.
Young mistress. This is something Xianer went out to get for Lingen when buying supplements and brought back on the way. The young mistress doesn't thank Xianer. Fine. But you actually curse Lingen like this?
That woman really went to buy the lingji and snow ginseng. Then I should indeed thank cousin.
Young master, the ones you ordered, the Duanyun Mountain oranges have arrived.
Yao Yao. I know, you love oranges most. These were picked by me personally for you. Try one.
These are from the Duanyun Mountains, the only place that produces these sweet oranges. My husband. These oranges must be hard to get.
As long as Yao Yao likes them, even the stars in the sky, I would get them. Here. Xiong'er. These are only produced in the Duanyun Mountains. Try one quickly.
Lingen. These oranges must be very hard to get.
As long as Xiong'er likes them, even the stars in the sky, I would fetch them.
Song Lingyao. In my past life, this man not only deceived you, but also killed you himself. You still had expectations for him.
Here.
The oranges Lingen gave are so sweet.
Isn't this my mother's keepsake?
Lingen. During the day, you gave Xianer this jade pendant. Xianer already asked a master to examine it. He said, this item is full of spiritual energy, can nurture a person. It can protect me and the child, safe and sound.
This item is my mother's keepsake. It's very important to me. Please return it, cousin.
Young mistress. What you're saying? Are you perhaps looking down on me? Xianger and this child in my belly. Cannot touch this jade pendant? Ling'an. Maybe I should return this jade pendant to the young mistress.
Song Lingyao. Xiong'er is still pregnant. A dead person's thing. Could be more precious than Xiong'er and our child?
This is my mother's keepsake. My husband. You know how important it is to me. If cousin likes jade, I can help look for it. But this one is no good.
You.
Ling'an. Don't say that about the young mistress. It's Yuan Xiang and this child who are unlucky. Not worthy of such a fine jade pendant. Young mistress, Yuan Xiang, will return the pendant to you now.
Xiong'er.
Ling'an. Yuan Xiang's stomach hurts terribly.
Someone. Quick, someone. Get a doctor.
Yuench. If anything happens to the child, I'll hold you accountable.
Madam, the fault in this matter does not lie with the young mistress. It was clearly
Chen Tao.
A mere wench like you. How dare you speak up here?
Mother. It was my cousin who first tried to snatch your daughter-in-law's jade pendant. This item is a keepsake from my late mother.
How can a worthless jade pendant compare to me? Compare to my Yuan Xiang's child.
No. Mother.
Madam, I beg you, please let my young mistress go.
Enough. Enough. All this noise is disgraceful. Doctor, how is the situation?
Fortunately, the pregnancy was not disturbed. Later, I'll prescribe a medicine to stabilize the pregnancy for your niece to take.
That's good then.
Since the child is fine this time, I'll let it go. But if there's a next time, I will not be lenient.
One day, I will make you pay 1,000, 1,000,000 times over.
Miss Cousin, this is the medicine for the young Marquis. As you instructed, special herbs have been added.
Give it to me. The medicine for Ling'an must be fed by me personally.
Xiang'er, what kind of medicine is this? What herbs did you add?
Of course. It's a tonic for rapid recovery. Some people are too stingy to spend money, unwilling to buy good medicine for Ling'an. Not like Xiang'er, who specially bought these expensive herbs for Ling'an.
Husband. This medicine. You should have it checked before drinking it. What if?
Xiang'er found a divine medicine to save my life. How could she harm me?
But.
Enough. Ling'an makes a good point. With me, the Marquis, here, she wouldn't dare.
Shen Ling'an. Since you're seeking your own death, then don't blame anyone else. Yes. In that case, I'll trouble you, cousin.
Here. Be careful, it's hot.
Shen Ling'an. If you knew that, the poison is acting up in your body, all because of your beloved Xiang'er, would you still be so happy?
How are you feeling, Ling'an? Do you feel any better?
Yes, Sinner. Is this medicine of Yuan Xiang's actually working?
I feel.
Son.
Ling'an. Quick, call the doctor back.
Cousin. What exactly did you give my husband to drink? Why is he vomiting blood again? And it's black blood.
You insolent wench. You actually dare to poison him, right before me, the Marquis. You poisoned my son.
How could this happen?
Young Marquis, this is from taking Lingji and Snow Ginseng, which has activated the toxins in his body. I'm afraid his time is short.
What?
I told you before. These two herbs, Lingji and Snow Ginseng, must never be used together. Otherwise, the toxins will backfire, and there will be no way to save him. Now.
My son.
Father.
Lingen.
Father.
Lingen.
Mother. I feel so terrible.
Cousin. I had already instructed everyone in the Marquis' household not to give my husband, Lingji and Snow Ginseng. This would trigger the poison in his body. Why would you?
It wasn't me. It was her. It was all her. She was the one who said, back at the Marquis' residence, that Snow Ginseng and Lingji were too precious, and that the Marquis' household couldn't afford the expense. Brother Lingen doesn't deserve such good medicine.
My lady, Marquis, madam, I'm innocent. That day, after I saw the doctor out, I said nothing of the sort. In fact, I specifically warned everyone in the Marquis' household not to give the young Marquis Snow Ginseng or Lingji.
You wretched maid. You.
My cousin attempted to murder my husband. And now she wants to commit another murder right in front of the Marquis and Madam. Is that it? You bitch, let go of me.
All of you, let go. Doctor, you will treat my son immediately, or I will have your life.
Marquis.
I have a technique called the 13 Needles of the Ghost Gate.
It can forcibly seal a person's life force, temporarily. However, it only lasts for 7 days. And
what? Spit it out.
But this method is similar to a final rally. Even if the young Marquis later overcomes the poison completely, I'm afraid he will be paralyzed for life.
This.
No.
No, Ko. Brother Lingen is the young Marquis of Yongin. He can't spend the rest of his life bedridden.
A living dog is better than a dead lion. As long as we save his life, there's still a glimmer of hope. Shen Lingen. Wouldn't dying now be letting you off too easy? What I want is for you to die 1,000, 10,000 times more painfully.
Marquis, Yao Yao is right. As long as he's alive, there is hope.
Do it.
Yes.
My lady, this.
Sometimes, living is more painful than dying. Although some people are destined to die.
The young Marquis' life is temporarily secured. But as I said, we only have 7 days.
Doctor, is there really no other way?
The urgent task now is to find the antidote for the young Marquis' poisoning. Previously, the toxin was only spreading in his limbs. But now there are signs it's moving toward his heart. If we can find the antidote, the young Marquis' life can be saved.
What about Brother Lingen's limbs? Is there any way for them to recover?
As I said, Ghost Gate 13 Needles sacrifices the limbs to lock in the life force. If we don't find the antidote, young lord, there will truly be no way back.
Lingen, you can't die. If you die, what will Xianer do?
Why are you crying? I'm not dead yet.
Sister, it's all because of you. If you hadn't given my husband the Lingji and Snow Ginseng, how could he?
I was just trying to help. I wanted to cure Lingen. So, really, the most despicable person is whoever poisoned Lingen. Otherwise, this wouldn't have happened.
All right. Stop talking. Isn't this chaos enough? Fortunately, there are still 7 days. No matter what, we must find the antidote.
Right. We absolutely must find the antidote. Also, I want to see who exactly poisoned him.
Lord, the first prince is here.
What? It's the first prince's personal guard, Guardly Foam. We didn't know you were coming, and failed to welcome you properly.
The first prince heard. The young lord of your household is ill, and sent me to convey his concern. It seems the young lord is indeed in poor health.
The first prince is busy with many affairs, yet still cares for Yeoman Manor. We are overwhelmed by this honor.
You are too polite, madam. Your manor borrowed 100,000 silver taels from the first prince, and has delayed repayment for over half a month.
Guardly, frankly, our manor recently has spent much on my son. That sum of 100,000. Could you grant us a few more days?
Lord, last time, you also asked for an extension. Today, the first prince orders. If the manor continues to delay, we will, per the contract, seize the manor's ancestral property.
No. This is Yeoman Manor's ancestral property. How can it fall into others' hands?
That is not my concern. This Miss Song has been praised by the first prince many times. If you can build a good relationship with her, you will surely benefit greatly. Greetings, Miss Song.
This.
Li Feng, as the first prince's guard. Why is he so respectful and polite to this woman?
Song Lingyao, when did you become acquainted with the first prince? Perhaps you are secretly.
Audacious. You dare to slander the first prince and Miss Song.
Guardly, please calm your anger. My son spoke recklessly. Please do not blame him.
I was rash. Please forgive me, Guardly.
Since the young mistress knows the first prince, why not ask her to go to the prince's residence? To plead for the manor? Given their relationship, maybe the debt can be forgiven.
Yes.
Yao Yao, now you are the young mistress of Yeoman Manor. The manor's dignity rests on you. You surely don't want the manor's ancestral property to fall into others' hands.
Yes, Yao Yao. You married into the manor. You are part of our family. Now, go to the prince's residence immediately and beg the first prince. Beg him to forgive this debt of 100,000. I beg of him to forgive this debt of 100,000 taels.
Lingyao, since the Grand Prince thinks so highly of you, go and see him. But don't forget, you are now my wife, Shenlingen's wife. When the time comes, come back early.
In my past life, I went to plead for mercy, and ended up crippled for life.
Miss Song, why must you do this?
I only know that they are my father-in-law and mother-in-law. Your subject's wife humbly begs your highness, the Grand Prince, to grant us a few more days. In my past life, I knelt for 3 full days.
Doctor, how's my daughter?
The cold has been in her system for too long. From now on, she will likely suffer lasting effects.
My lord, what are we to do?
From that moment on, I became frail and sickly. Spending money on medicine every day. The estate's assets
Were nearly squandered by you.
In the end, everyone in the Marquis's estate not only felt no gratitude, but instead berated and beat me more each day. This time, I will not repeat those mistakes. Father, mother, husband. A daughter of a merchant family must not meddle in politics. nor may she meet privately with a prince. This is a rule, personally decreed by His Majesty. Your daughter-in-law dares not disobey.
What do you mean, meet privately? You and the Grand Prince got along famously. How can that be called a private meeting?
Exactly. Since you have a personal connection with the Grand Prince, now is the time to use it. Do you mean to say, as the Lady of Yong and Marquis Estate, you don't wish to contribute to it?
Young madam, are you not now on very good terms with the Grand Prince? Do you now look down on this estate, finding it too small for someone of your stature?
What are you saying, cousin? Since ancient times, it has been a universal truth that debts must be repaid. How can a mere woman like me break this timeless rule?
Timeless rule? You are the daughter-in-law of this estate. Yet now you wish to stand aside. Is this also what the sages taught you as a timeless rule?
Marquis, this humble official has come solely for that 100,000 taels of silver. I must ask the Marquis to hand it over promptly, so that this humble official may report back to the Grand Prince.
Mother knows you've been wronged. But Lingen is now afflicted with a strange poison. He absolutely must not be agitated. Do you mean to stand by and watch the estate's ancestral property be seized, and the estate fall into ruin?
Yes, young madam. Look, the Marquis and madam are pleading with you like this. Can you bear to be so heartless? Besides, if you go to plead for mercy, perhaps His Highness, out of regard for your past relationship.
Song Lingyao, stop playing both sides. If you know what's good for you, go to the Grand Prince's residence now, and beg him for an extension. Otherwise, you will no longer be worthy of being my wife, Shenlingen. When that time comes, don't blame me for divorcing you.
Enough.
Husband, do you truly intend to divorce me?
If you behave and listen, you will naturally remain my wife. The entire Marquis's estate will still be under your management. Don't push your luck.
Our marriage was decreed by His Majesty. If you divorce me, wouldn't that be a slap in His Majesty's face?
You.
Guardly. Then I'll trouble you to relay a message to the first prince. I will pay him a visit in a few days. I have important matters to discuss.
Miss Song, if you wish to see the first prince, you can do so now. The first prince is right outside the Marquis' estate. Please.
You sought an audience with me. What is the matter?
This humble wife wishes to make a deal with your highness.
According to what my younger sister wrote in her letter, the poison Shenlingen was afflicted with bears a strong resemblance to my bone-withering powder. However, why would this poison appear on Shenlingen? Could it be Manager Wong? I wish to know who the buyer was for the last batch of bone-withering powder. Who was it?
Master Chen, you should know. The black market has its own rules. We cannot disclose a buyer's information.
Rules are rigid, but people are flexible.
Manager Wan, you're a business person. Naturally, you understand the rules better than I do. All I can say is, this person is immensely wealthy. Although they hold no official post, they have deep connections to the imperial family. On this matter, that is all I can say.
It seems then, the other party is most likely Magistrate Song. Then the one who administered the poison must be Song Lingyao. It seems. I must inform my younger sister as soon as possible. Thank you.
Attendant, fetch ink and brush. Go to the Song residence immediately. Deliver this to Magistrate Song.
What? You're saying my husband was poisoned with bone-withering powder? And the poisoner is Song Lingyao?
Time is of the essence. Let's go to the prince's residence now.
No, brother, we can't. Back at the Marquis' estate, I publicly stated I didn't know you. If we go together this time, that woman will definitely use it against us.
Then you take the antidote and go cure young Master Shin.
That won't work either. The reason my husband was poisoned this time was because he drank the snow ginseng and lingji I gave him. Now, the madam and the marquis will surely no longer trust me. What should we do? How about I find an opportunity to lure the marquis and madam out of the estate? You can then bring the antidote and present it.
Good. We'll do as you say.
Father says, the seller of the bone-withering powder is Qin Qingfeng. And Qin Qingfeng went to investigate the buyer of the bone-withering powder.
What? Miss, what do we do now? If Qin Qingfeng meets with the Marquis, won't you be exposed, miss?
They'd have to actually meet first.
Brother Lingen, Marquis, Madam, I've heard that the Yonin temple in the city is good for prayers. It's said to be very effective. Perhaps we could seek guidance from a master. I'd also like to pray for blessings for the child.
A pregnant woman, like her, and all she does is show her face in public every day. It's disgraceful.
It seems Chen Yuanxiang has already met with Qin Qingfeng. Father, Mother, this Yong'an temple, your daughter-in-law has also heard of. It is indeed effective. Perhaps after praying, my husband's illness will improve.
That woman actually spoke up for me. Could she know about my brothers and my plan? Impossible. Absolutely impossible.
Then let's go take a look. It just so happens that I, the young Marquis, also want to get out for a bit.
Since Lingen has agreed as well. Marquis, let's all go together.
So be it then.
Marky.
It's you.
Marky. Long time no see.
So it's my in-law. What a coincidence.
I had nothing to do, so I came out for a walk. I didn't expect to run into you all here.
Father, I heard you sent people to capture Qin Qingfeng for my sake. Thank you, Father.
I simply can't stand these swindlers. I just wanted to teach him a lesson. I wasn't trying to help you.
Then, Father, why did you send someone to deliver the bone-withering powder to your daughter, and write to warn me to be careful? Could there be another reason?
Quite the silver tongue. Speak. What do you need from your father?
Father, your daughter wishes for you not to send people to capture Qin Qingfeng, but to keep him under surveillance.
Why?
Many things have happened at the Marquis' estate recently. They certainly wouldn't dare to come to the estate rashly to request an audience with the Marquis. Instead, they'll arrange a so-called chance encounter, then expose me at that moment, and present the antidote.
You mean to use yourself as bait, to lure the snake out of its hole?
Exactly. Given Qin Qingfeng's cautious nature, he normally wouldn't carry the antidote on his person. It would be better to wait until they attempt to present the antidote.
But what if it fails? What if Qin Qingfeng meets with a marquis?
Your daughter believes in you, Father. You won't let your daughter down.
Fine. Your father will arrange, man. We'll wait for Qin Qingfeng to show himself, then capture him in one move.
No. If Qin Qingfeng is indeed discovered, hold your position for now. Then, The appearance of your daughter, the Marquis, and the others, will be the signal to act.
Why is that?
When they are, at their most hopeful, then let them despair. Only then will they have paid the price. Father.
You are now the young mistress of the Marquis household, still acting so delicate? I heard the young Marquis has been poisoned with a rare toxin. You must take care of yourself.
Thank you for your concern, father-in-law.
You have extensive connections, father-in-law. Do you know of any skilled individuals or miracle workers who could cure my son? Our young and Marquis household would be eternally grateful.
I will certainly find a way. If I hear any news, I will inform you immediately, Marquis.
Why hasn't Big Brother shown up yet?
What are you looking for, cousin? You seem distracted.
Nothing. It's nothing. Marquis, Madam, we should hurry to the temple to pray for blessings.
Nonsense. Don't you see my in-laws from the Marquis household are here? Father-in-law is a royal merchant. How can we be negligent?
But
what? Be quiet.
And who is this young lady?
Father. This is a distant relative of the Marquis household. My husband's cousin, Chen Yuanxiang.
So she's a distant relative of the Marquis household. I thought she was a new concubine the young Marquis had taken.
Father-in-law. Ling'an and Yao Yao's love is as strong as gold. How could he take a concubine?
Yes.
That is good to hear. Although I am just a merchant, I am a royal merchant. And I recall, the marriage between the young Marquis and my daughter was bestowed by His Majesty. Moreover, the young Marquis promised before His Majesty that he would not take concubines after marriage. The young Marquis hasn't forgotten, has he?
Of course not.
Father-in-law, since we rarely meet, why don't we go and offer incense together?
Very well. After you.
Please, after you.
Please.
Master, please have some tea.
By the way, Father. That Qin Qingfeng.
I have already sent people to imprison him in a hidden location. Also, take this.
What is this?
It should be the antidote for the bone-withering powder. This was the only thing found on him at the time.
Shen Ling'an. Now you will never be able to find the antidote.
Yeah, you need to think this through. If Shen Ling'an really dies.
Father. Your daughter said she wants his fake death to become real, to taste the bitterness of being betrayed and abandoned by all, of having nothing left.
Enough. Since your mind is made up, I, your father, will say no more. Just make sure your own safety comes first.
Yes, Father.
Brother Ling'an. This time, I prayed at the temple and received a most auspicious fortune. I believe the child will be healthy and safe.
The first prince has arrived.
What is the first prince doing here now? Song Ling Yao, can't you talk some sense into him?
We greet the first prince.
At ease. Marquis, there's no need to be nervous. I have come today, not to collect debts, but with an imperial decree. Marquis of Yong'an, receive the decree.
By the mandate of heaven, the emperor decrees, as border conflicts are frequent, and the imperial treasury is strained. The first prince is hereby commanded to raise provisions and funds from the populace. The House of Yeoman shall take the lead in responding, to share the court's burden. So it is decreed.
Your subject receives the decree.
Miss Song, what brings you to seek me?
This subject's wife humbly requests your highness to petition his majesty for an edict, to raise military provisions and supplies for the border troops, so the various ministers may contribute.
What is the meaning of this?
To be frank with your highness, over the years, the House of Yeoman has used my dowry to acquire many fields and properties. Rather than let these people seize them, it would be better to donate them to the border for military provisions and supplies. Your highness could also take this chance to recover the funds the House of Yeoman owes.
In that case, wouldn't you be completely burning bridges with them? And would the House of Yeoman agree?
That is precisely why I wish to ask your highness to request an imperial edict. Then it won't be up to them whether they agree or not. As for the rest, I have my own plans.
Although I am a prince, this edict is not something one can simply ask for.
The border situation is critical. I believe His Majesty would be pleased to see your highness share the court's burden.
I didn't expect a woman to be so concerned with state affairs.
The rise and fall of the nation is the responsibility of every citizen. A woman like me has only done what's expected.
Well said. The rise and fall of a nation is the duty of every commoner. For those words alone, I, the Crown Prince, promise to help you with this matter.
Thank you, Your Highness.
Your Highness, does His Majesty truly want my young and Marquette to take the lead in responding and donating money and supplies?
How dare you? How dare you slander His Highness?
Although I am a prince, forging an imperial decree is a crime of deceiving the sovereign. Could it be that the young and Marquette intends to openly defy the imperial decree?
No, we wouldn't dare. Ignorant woman, stop your nonsense. Please calm your anger, Your Highness. Since it is His Majesty's decree, my young and Marquette will naturally respond. It's just that we don't know how much His Majesty wishes us to donate.
That depends entirely on the Marquis's sincerity. However, I must also remind the Marquis, if the donation is too small, and His Majesty blames you later, I won't be able to plead on your behalf.
Your Highness speaks wisely.
But the Marquette is spending more than it earns right now. Brother Lingen's illness has also cost a fortune. How can we possibly have any extra money to donate?
You, a woman, should speak no more. Your Highness, to be honest, my Marquette is indeed in dire straits recently. Could we discuss this matter of donation further?
That's right, Your Highness. Since His Majesty didn't set a deadline for the donation, perhaps we can discuss this another day.
In that case, if His Majesty asks about the Yeoman Marquis's donation, I will have no choice but to tell him the truth. I take my leave.
No. Please stay, Your Highness. My Yeoman Marquette absolutely does not mean that.
There's no need for explanations, Marquis. Since the Yeoman Marquette is short on funds, I won't force the issue. His Majesty will decide in due time.
If the market truly donates nothing at all, it will surely displease His Majesty and affect your career, Marquis. Yao. Now, you're the esteemed lady of Yeoman Marquette. By all rights, this donation should come from you, right?
Exactly, Yao. As the matriarch of the Marquis's household, you should lead by example. Now that the court is in trouble, how can you just stand by and do nothing?
The Marquis certainly has some clever tricks. He can't come up with the money himself, so he uses his daughter-in-law's dowry for the donation.
Your Highness, since Yao is my wife, she is a member of the Yongan Marquis household. Yaoyao's belongings are essentially the property of the Yong and Marquis household, aren't they? This is hardly inappropriate.
Lingen makes a good point. Women, a wife follows her husband. Now that your husband is in need, how can you, as his wife, just watch idly? Wouldn't that make us a laughingstock?
Aunt is right. If this Marquis' household fails to provide the donation, and His Majesty holds us accountable, young madam, I'm afraid you will also be implicated. Then others will say that you, young madam, are selfish and heartless.
Your Highness. Look.
This is someone else's family matter. It's not our place to interfere. I am also quite curious to see how she will respond.
Yao Yao, His Highness is here. This matter concerns the lives of tens of thousands of commoners. We must not let others say that our Yong and Marquis household does not care about the people's well-being.
My husband and father-in-law are right. If that is the case, I will donate. Then I, on behalf of the Yong and Marquis household, will donate 100 taels of silver for the border troops as a token of our goodwill.
100 taels?
100 taels? Young madam, aren't you the daughter of a wealthy merchant? Could it be that you, young madam, are just like any other merchant's daughter? In your eyes, all you care about is money?
Since cousin is so righteous, then why don't you use your personal wealth to make a donation for the household? I'm sure cousin would be happy to donate 100,000 taels of silver, or even 1,000,000.
Hi. Brother Lingen, Yuan Xiang also wishes to contribute. But Yuan Xiang is with child. It doesn't matter if Yuan Xiang suffers, but I cannot let the child be wronged.
Xiong'er is right. Yao Yao, this is originally your duty. How can you make Xiong'er donate for you?
I never expected that the young Marquis cares for his cousin more than his own wife.
You flatter me, Your Highness. Lingen, he's just stating the facts.
Yao Yao. His Majesty has called for donations of supplies. This is precisely the perfect opportunity for the Yeoman Marquis to show its loyalty. Lingen's future prospects, the Marquisite's glory, they'll be secured without a doubt. Your dowry can secure such a bright future for the Marquis. That's also your good fortune.
Yes, young madam. You are, after all, a merchant's daughter. You understand weighing gains and losses best. Now, with such a deal with incredible returns. Young madam, you wouldn't fail to understand, would you?
Yao Yao, as my wife, Shen Lingen's wife, you must not be petty. Otherwise, how will others view the Yong and Marquisate? How will they view me?
Then, let the properties under my dowry be donated in the Marquisite's name. This way, it will allow His Majesty to see the Marquisite's loyalty, and also allow the Marquis to maintain some dignity.
Good. Truly worthy of being the daughter-in-law of my yeoman Marquis. You are truly understanding and righteous.
Miss Song, you intend to use your own dowry?
Yes, Your Highness. As I, your subject's wife, said. Why not donate these to the border regions, to be used as military pay? This would not only aid the common people, but also repay His Majesty for bestowing upon the Song family the favor of being imperial merchants.
You truly are a remarkable woman.
Then this matter is settled.
In that case, let's draft the document. It must state clearly that the donated assets originate from Song Lingyao's dowry, and are donated in the Marquisite's name. When the time comes, my father, the Emperor, will naturally reward accordingly.
Your Highness, why go through this extra trouble? Just donate it directly in the Marquisite's name, to His Majesty. Wouldn't that suffice?
Court fundraising requires everything to be crystal clear, perfectly transparent. If the document is vague, wouldn't that give others a handle against us? Could it be the Marquis wishes to be perfunctory towards my father and myself?
We wouldn't dare. We will follow your highness's instructions in all matters.
Marquis, if there are no issues, please sign it promptly, so His Highness can deliver the decree without delay.
Father, Mother. Then I, your daughter-in-law, will hand over the donations to His Highness. Do Father and Mother need to review them?
That won't be necessary. You may decide for yourself. Remember this. You must ensure His Majesty feels the loyalty of our young and Marquette.
This daughter-in-law will remember. Your Highness, follow me.
This is perfect. Using that woman's dowry as the donation, from now on, our young and Marquette will hold even greater authority in court.
But, right now the urgent task is to quickly find out what poison Lingen was given and get the antidote. Lingen's condition. Can't wait any longer.
Where on earth has my brother gone? What if my husband really ends up dying from the skeletal decay poison? I might get implicated too. Your Highness.
These are the donation records and property deeds. Please take a look.
This lists hundreds of fields and houses, and various items from the Yongan Marquis estate's ancestral home. Miss Song, are you truly determined to donate all this?
All of this was acquired over the years, using my dowry, to subsidize the Yongan Marquis estate. As I said, rather than letting it be seized, it's better to contribute it as military supplies.
Since Miss Song has made up her mind, I, as the prince, will thank you on behalf of my father and the common people.
Your Highness, you flatter me. This is simply my duty.
Then I won't stand on ceremony. I'll send people right away to remove all the Marquis estate's items listed here.
Thank you for your trouble, Your Highness.
Miss Song, you've swindled the Yongan Marquis estate out of so many assets this time. Aren't you afraid they'll seek revenge later?
My father is an imperial merchant, with close ties to His Majesty. Besides, this time, His Highness and I are essentially collaborating. He wouldn't just abandon me, would he?
I never expected that even I was part of your plan. Truly worthy of being the daughter of an imperial merchant. Such nerve!
Without wit and courage, how would I dare to collaborate with Your Highness?
They've been in there for so long. Why aren't they coming out yet? Young mistress, could she be doing something with His Highness? After all, His Highness is a man of noble status. He is, after all, of noble status. It's only natural for the young mistress to want to get close to him while she has the chance.
This, the esteemed mistress of the Marquis estate, is actually so indecent.
Aunt, don't be angry. This opportunity is too good to pass up. As the daughter of a merchant family, the young mistress naturally knows how to seek profit.
Enough. Adulterers. The young Marquis, will kill them sooner or later.
Young Marquis, who do you want to kill?
His Highness is here. Is everything arranged?
Everything has been settled with Miss Song. After this, the Yongan Marquis estate will surely receive commendation from my father, the Emperor.
Thank you, Your Highness.
However, I seem to hear someone just now saying they wanted to kill me.
No.
But I don't know who it was. Young Marquis, do you know?
Your Highness must have misheard. Just now. It was just a cat meowing.
Is that so? So it seems Young and Marquis needs some management and reorganization to avoid future disasters due to trivial matters that could bring ruin to the Marquis.
Your Highness speaks wisely.
Marquis. Then I, as the prince, shall take the items listed on the donation bill and remove them. Marquis, would you not review the bill again?
This donation consists entirely of this woman's dowry. Regardless of the amount, it's not Yongin Marquis 8 that suffers the loss. No need, since you and Yao Yao have already agreed. I, as the Marquis, would not overstep.
The Marquis is truly righteous. In that case, Li Feng, move them.
What is this? My limited edition blue and white porcelain. My jade.
These are all Marquis 8 property. You cannot take them.
Your Highness, what is your intention?
The assets donated by Miss Song amount to over 200,000 taels, including farmland and houses, over 100 items, and various items from the Marquis 8. I, as the prince, am merely taking the donated items, according to the donation bill.
What? Song Ling Yao, you donated all these valuable things? Everything?
Father, these were purchased with supplements from my dowry. So naturally they are considered part of my dowry. My actions do not break any promise.
You wretched woman. You dare deceive us? Those are Marquis 8 assets. How could you donate them privately?
Song Ling Yao, you dare to scheme against Yongin Marquis?
What are you saying, husband? Earlier, I asked father and mother if they wished to review it. They said everything was to be decided by me. You heard it yourself, husband.
Young mistress. Such a significant matter. How could you decide privately?
Sister. Earlier, you and father and mother asked me to donate part of my dowry. How can you blame me now?
You.
Marquis, the donation bill and documents are in black and white, written clearly. I trust the Marquis will not regret it. After all, to deceive me, the prince.
If we do not agree, today we will surely offend your highness, then Yongin Marquis 8 in the future. Of course, we will not regret it. To share the burdens of the emperor and your highness is an honor for Yongin Marquis 8.
In that case, continue moving them.
Reporting to the Crown Prince. Everything on the list has been moved as instructed.
Crown Prince, if you have no other business, I won't keep you any longer. I have some household matters that need attending to.
Before I leave, I have one more thing to tell you.
I'm all ears.
Your daughter-in-law, Song Ling Yao, cares deeply for the realm. This time, she even took out a large portion of her own dowry as a donation. When I return, I will report this truthfully to His Majesty. If you, Marquis, have any ideas, you'd better think of the consequences first.
Understood.
Therefore, I hope the Marquis household will know its place.
Song Ling Yao.
Father, may I ask why you summoned your daughter-in-law?
What do you think?
You wretch. How dare you scheme against the Marquis household? Those 100 plots of land are all assets of our Marquis household. They are the foundation of the household.
Please calm your anger, mother. Just now, it was you, mother and father, who personally promised me full authority. The contract is in black and white. How can you call it scheming?
That's my property. Mine.
Husband, don't forget that. Every last tael of silver used to buy those lands came from my dowry. How can you say they're yours?
Young mistress, you have such a cruel heart. Are you disregarding the lives of everyone in the Marquis household? Brother Lingen is still ill. How will the whole family survive from now on?
Since you're so concerned about the household's livelihood, cousin, why not take out your own private stash of silver and jewelry to help out? I recall my husband gave you quite a few nice things.
Fine. What a sharp tongue. Now that the assets are donated, there's no point in saying more. But don't forget, you are still the daughter-in-law of my Marquis household. If the Marquis household truly falls, don't think you'll escape unscathed.
I understand that perfectly. Which is precisely why I'm thinking of finding another way for the household to make a living.
You lawless wretch.
It's over. Over. All over. The lands and shops are gone. How are we supposed to live now?
Stop panicking. The assets are gone, but we still have Song Ling Yao. Don't forget, her father is not only a wealthy landowner, but also a merchant to the imperial court.
Father. That's easy for you to say. That woman now has the crown prince and his majesty backing her. We can't touch her.
Aunt, Marquis, husband, Yuan Xiang, has a plan.
What's your plan?
In half a month, it will be Aunt's 50th birthday. In past years, the Marquis household never held lavish celebrations. This year, why not make it a grand celebration?
The Marquis household has been emptied. Where would we get the money for a grand celebration?
Exactly, because we have no money. We must hold a grand one. The expenses for the birthday should naturally be borne by the head of the household. That is Song Ling Yao. If she refuses to spend money on it, then she is unfilial. She will surely be despised by everyone. If she agrees to spend, then we can maneuver and find a way to recover some silver from it.
Even so, that's not a long-term solution.
Marquis, don't worry. Yuan Xiang hasn't finished speaking.
Xiong'er, finish what you have to say quickly. On the day of the birthday banquet, with many people and eyes, we can find a way to make her lose her virtue by accident. At that time, husband, you, as the victimized husband, can divorce her right there. She made the mistake first. According to court laws and etiquette, her dowry will all be returned to the husband's family.
That's indeed a brilliant plan. We can get that woman's entire dowry. And also seize the chance to drive that woman out of the house.
But with such a method, won't I, the young lord, be...
Husband, that bitch has already harmed the Marquis household so badly. Do you still want to spare her face? Besides, Yuan Xiang is about to give birth. You can't even give her a proper status?
Lingyan. Now, the strange poison in your body hasn't been cured. Finding capable people and buying medicine all require money. And in the end, everyone will say, it's that woman's fault.
If that's the case, then let's do as Xiong'er says.
This matter requires meticulous planning. We must strike with one hit. We absolutely cannot let that woman have any chance to turn things around. Otherwise, the consequences will be endless.
Marquis, rest assured. This time, Yuan Xiang will definitely make that bitch lose all reputation.
Miss. Just now, Chen Tao overheard that the Marquis household plans to, at Madame's birthday banquet, find someone to tarnish your reputation, and then seize your dowry.
They're already showing their true colors.
Miss, what should we do now? Should we tell the master?
No need. Since they want to throw a banquet, we'll make it a grand one. When the time comes, they'll remember it for the rest of their lives. I remember before, Father gave me a packet of stimulating incense.
Chen Tao will go fetch it right away.
The birthday banquet is about to begin. What about that beggar I asked you to find? How is it going?
Don't worry, cousin. He's the filthiest vagrant outside the city. I gave him 10 taels of silver. When the time comes, someone will lead the young mistress to the West Wing courtyard. The beggar will be hiding inside.
Excellent. After this is done, I'll give you 500 taels of silver. and I'll have the madam return your deed of indenture to you.
Thank you, cousin. Madam.
You're a clever one. Rise. Oh, right. Earlier, I asked you to contact Master Chen Qingfeng at Fuxing Inn. Any news?
The innkeeper nearby said, Master Chen hasn't been back for many days since he left that day.
Fine. You may go for now. Brother has the antidote. He wouldn't disappear without reason. Could it be? No. I must go find brother myself. I need to get the antidote quickly.
Cousin, the madam says the evening banquet is about to start. She wants you to go over.
All right. At this critical moment, I'd better not give my aunt a reason to fault me. To avoid trouble for myself. Perhaps brother was just delayed by something.
Congratulations, madam.
Congratulations, Marquise. Marquis, may your fortune be as vast as the Eastern Sea.
Congratulations, Marquis. Madam, may your fortune be as vast as the Eastern Sea. May your life be as long as the Southern Mountains.
Thank you, everyone. Please. Everyone, please take your seats.
The Grand Prince has arrived.
We pay our respects to the Grand Prince.
At ease, everyone.
Thank you, Grand Prince.
Your Highness's visit today truly brings great honor to my young and Marquis estate.
Today is the Marquise's birthday. I, the prince, did not receive an invitation, yet I came uninvited. I asked the Marquis to forgive my presumption.
Please do not be upset, Your Highness. It's because affairs were busy. And today is merely my humble wife's small birthday celebration. We dared not trouble Your Highness.
Thank you, Your Highness.
Lord Marquis, you're too formal. The Yong'an Marquis estate has just donated many properties. They are a benefactor to the nation and its people. Plus, today is your esteemed wife's birthday. I naturally must attend. This is a small token of my regard. Please accept it.
Thank you, Your Highness.
You, please take the seat of honor.
Why did the Crown Prince come?
How should I know? But his arrival is good. It allows him to witness Song Ling Yao, that woman's disgrace. Then, they won't protect that woman anymore.
Regarding the recent donation, the Yong'an Marquis estate ranks first. His Majesty was greatly pleased. Soon, he will surely promote and reward you.
We are grateful to His Majesty. We are grateful to Your Highness.
Actually, this is largely thanks to Miss Song.
There's a rumor that the Crown Prince and the young mistress of Yong'an Marquis estate are quite close. Could it be true?
From the looks of it, their relationship is deep.
That makes sense. I heard the young lord of Yong'an Marquis estate has little time left. No wonder the young mistress is climbing to a higher branch.
Your Highness flatters me. Yao Yao is my wife. What she does for the estate is naturally her duty.
My husband is right. Your Highness. To ease the people's burdens, and serve His Majesty, is my duty as a subject's wife. I dare not claim credit.
Miss Song and the young lord are truly united as husband and wife.
Young mistress. Thank you, young mistress, for your care these past days. Yuan Xian offers you a toast. I'm sorry, young mistress. I didn't mean to.
It's fine. Mother, then I'll go change my clothes.
Your Highness, please excuse the embarrassment.
No trouble at all.
Could it be? The Crown Prince discovered it?
Miss Cousin, a guest is looking for you in the East Wing. He says he's your family.
Could it be? My brother has come? Lord Marquis. Aunt. Xianer suddenly felt the baby move. I'll return to my room to rest.
Take care of your health.
Thank you for coming, Your Highness. I toast to you.
Interesting.
Your Highness, the meal is nearly finished. Perhaps I, as a subject's wife, could lead Your Highness, and everyone, to tour our Yeoman Marquis estate. It would help digest the food.
What's happening?
This is.
What is this?
No way.
This is such an old trick. The madam brought the Crown Prince and us to tour the manor, all for this very scene.
Isn't this Yao Yao's room? As the mistress of Yeoman Marquis Manor, how could you do such a disgraceful thing in broad daylight?
Song Ling Yao, how dare you sneak a man in, right in front of me, the young Marquis?
Song Ling Yao. As the daughter-in-law of this manor, you have violated womanly virtue and committed such a filthy act, completely disgracing our Marquis Manor.
Marquis. The person inside hasn't been fully identified yet. How can you and the madam be so sure it's your daughter-in-law, Song Ling Yao?
Crown Prince. That bitch Song Ling Yao said she was going to change clothes earlier. If it's not her in that room, then who else could it be?
Exactly. I thought the love between the young Marquis and Miss Song was unbreakable. Turns out, it's nothing special after all.
You there, guards. Open that door.
Yes. Move. Marquis, it won't open. The door must be locked from the inside.
Oh my heavens. The daughter-in-law of Yeoman Marquis Manor always seemed so proper. Who would have thought she could be so wanton?
Song Ling Yao, why aren't you coming out? Do you want the Marquis Manor to become the laughingstock of the entire city?
Yao dear, Mother knows you were confused for a moment, lonely and needy. Come out quickly and apologize.
Song Ling Yao, you woman, you...
Husband, why are you insulting your wife like this? Father, mother, husband. Weren't you all in the main hall, entertaining the Crown Prince? What are you doing here?
Why are you here? You. Shouldn't you be?
Brother?
Where are you going, cousin?
How is it you?
Miss, the incense in the room has been lit. It won't be long before it takes effect.
Good. Go fetch the beggar from the west wing.
Yes,
Then feed him this packet of aphrodisiac.
yes.
Guardly.
The Crown Prince is concerned for Miss Song's safety, and specifically ordered me to come protect her.
I see. Then, Guardly, could you please pass a message to the Crown Prince for me?
Shouldn't you be inside changing clothes? How did you?
There are also clothes for the daughter-in-law in the study. I changed there. Is there a designated place for changing clothes?
Then, who is the person on the bed? Could it be?
On the bed. Oh my heavens. Who is this? How dare you, in the Marquis's residence, commit such a filthy act?
Miss. Just now, Chen Tao saw the young mistress sneaking around the east courtyard. Could it be?
Impossible. The person inside absolutely cannot be Xiong'er.
Husband. We'll know if we go in and look.
No one enters. No one is allowed to go in.
Madam, do you intend to obstruct this prince?
Your Highness, please calm your anger. My wife was just momentarily anxious. She absolutely meant no offense to you.
Since the Marquis pleads for her, and considering today is also the birthday of the Marquise, this prince will let it pass. But let it not happen again.
Step aside.
Little beauty, you smell so nice.
Yuan Xiang. It really is you.
It wasn't me. Husband, Yuan Xiang has been wronged. It was all her. It was all that wretched woman. She framed me.
Cousin, do not speak nonsense. When the banquet began today, I have been by my husband's side the entire time. Then, cousin accidentally spilled wine on me, so I went to change my clothes. All the other servants of the Marquis's residence can testify to this.
You're lying.
Enough.
It was clearly.
Chen Yuanxiang. You, this woman, you.
He's coughing up blood.
Husband. Husband's injury is acting up again. Quick, take him back to rest. Husband.
This prince recalls. This one seems to be the young Marquis's cousin, correct? Why would she call the young Marquis my husband?
That's right. Could it be that this so-called cousin is the young Marquis's mistress?
Mistress?
Wretched woman. Not only did you commit such a scandalous act, but you also dare to call him husband here. Guards, drag this wretch out of here.
No need for such trouble.
Your Highness, this is a family matter. Please allow me to handle it.
Father. This is not merely a family matter. My husband is a relative of the imperial family. To falsely claim kinship with the imperial family is a crime punishable by death.
Don't touch me. Let go. I am carrying the bloodline of the Yong'an Marquis household.
She says what's in her belly is actually the Yong'an Marquis' bloodline. No wonder. She called Xinlingen husband earlier.
Exactly, exactly.
This wretched woman. She actually let the secret slip out.
What a splendid show. This prince came today, merely to attend the Marquise's birthday banquet. I never expected to witness such an entertaining spectacle.
Please forgive this unsightly family affair, Your Highness. One should not air their dirty laundry in public. My son, he...
Cousin. You claim that what you carry is of the Yong'an Marquisite's bloodline. As far as I know, on the eve of my wedding to my husband, he made a vow to His Majesty, promising to remain chaste before marriage, and to never take a concubine after. If he already had a mistress, wouldn't that be deceiving the Emperor? My marriage to my husband was arranged by His Majesty. If he were to divorce me and marry another, it would show dissatisfaction with the Emperor's decree. By then, I'm afraid it would also provoke His Majesty's wrath. Father, Mother, what do you think?
I'm carrying Brother Lingen's child. Father, Mother, say something for me.
Cousin, you can eat whatever you want, but you can't just say anything. If the child in your belly truly is the young Marquise, then the entire Yong'an Marquisate would be guilty of deceiving the Emperor.
Exactly. Although Miss Song is a merchant's daughter, this marriage was still arranged by His Majesty. If he divorces her, wouldn't that be slapping His Majesty in the face?
Right. On one hand, there's the Marquis' bloodline. On the other, there's the Emperor's wrath. This time, the Yong'an Marquisate is caught in a dilemma.
Since the Marquis and his lady cannot make a decision, then I, the Crown Prince, will play the villain. Li Feng. Take this commoner who falsely claims the Marquisite's bloodline to the Imperial Household Department for punishment.
Yes.
Your Highness, wait. This subject's wife has a solution that satisfies both sides.
Miss Song, what is your plan?
In a situation like this, Miss Song here is still thinking about the entire Yong'an Marquisate.
Understandable. After all, she is the Yong'an Marquisite's daughter-in-law.
Father, Mother. Now, in front of all these witnesses, it's true that my cousin has lost her virtue. But it's also true that she is with child. The only solution now is
what? Just say it.
only for father to take my cousin as his concubine. This way, the child in my cousin's belly can still be considered of the Marquisite's bloodline. And my cousin will have a place to belong. To the outside world, we'll say, my cousin has long admired father, and has been secretly serving him. Today, she just had a momentary lapse in judgment.
Exactly.
Miss Song's move is truly ruthless. For a father-in-law to take his future daughter-in-law as a concubine, the Yong'an market will become the talk of the town, the subject of everyone's gossip.
And what's more, the Yong'an Marquisate has no room to refuse.
No, this method is unacceptable.
Mother, although this method will bring ridicule, it's still better than letting the Marquisate bear the crimes of deceiving the Emperor and having a corrupted family reputation.
That still won't do. If this gets out, where will this Marquis' dignity be?
Father, your daughter-in-law is also thinking of the Marquis' reputation. The child in this cousin's belly is, after all, the Marquis' own flesh and blood. We can't just let it be cast out. Take her as a concubine. Although it's a stopgap measure, it can save the Marquis' face. And also save the child. It's certainly better than the entire house of Marquis losing their lives.
I don't want to. I'm carrying Brother Lingen's child. I refuse to be a concubine, and I especially won't be the Marquis' concubine. Auntie, I'm begging you. Please, save me. You promised. You said you'd make me the young mistress of the Marquis' house. Save me. You promised.
Shameless wench. You disgraceful thing. How dare you spout such nonsense?
This prince actually believes this plan is a good one. Marquis, what do you think?
In that case, then let's just...
No. Marquis, if you let Yuan Xiang into this house, where would I? Put my face?
If not this way, does Mother have a better plan? Today's family disgrace has made a spectacle for you all. This matter is sudden. My father and mother-in-law need time to handle it. I must trouble you all to return to your homes for now. Another day. The House of Marquis will surely visit to apologize.
In that case, we won't disturb you any longer. Farewell.
Well, the Marquis has his own affairs to handle. We'll take our leave first. Let's go, let's go.
Cousin has had a fright today. Quickly, help her back to rest. Cousin, do take care of your health and the child. Perhaps in a few days, the Marquis's house will be holding a celebration.
Don't touch me. Let go of me. I'm carrying mine and Lingen's child. I am the future mistress of the House of Marquis.
Your Highness, the House of Marquis has many inconveniences today. I beg the First Prince's forgiveness. Allow your humble servant to escort your Highness back to your residence.
Marquis, do you truly intend to let Yuan Xiang into this house?
What else can we do but let her in? Otherwise, it's punishable by death of the whole clan. The entire capital knows Yuan Xiang is pregnant with the Marquis's child. To silence all those wagging tongues, this is the only way.
At worst, we can let this woman die along with the child. After Lingen recovers, he can just have another one with her.
Shut up. Are you stupid? If we kill her now, the First Prince and Song Ling Yao will immediately have leverage against us. Do you think the House of Marquis isn't falling fast enough?
The good show Miss Song mentioned was indeed spectacular. I wonder what Miss Song plans to do next.
Today's incident has become public knowledge. To preserve the Marquis's dignity, I believe in a few days, the House of Marquis will be holding a wedding.
Miss Song, why scheme against the Yong'an Marquis estate and Shenling'an? Like this?
Father, Mother.
Please forgive this humble wife, but I cannot say.
Enough. Since you refuse to speak, this prince will not press further. Regarding today's events, I will report everything truthfully to His Majesty.
Thank you, Your Highness.
Miss, do you think Qin Yuanxiang will really obediently become the Marquis's concubine?
She can't reach Qin Qingfeng, and fears the Marquis's estate might truly silence her. Her only lifeline now is to cling to the status of a concubine. She has no other choice.
Now, Qin Yuanxiang and the Yong'an Marquis estate will become the laughingstock of the entire household.
Right. Return home for a moment. Have father pass this news to Qin Qingfeng. After all, he is now Qin Yuanxiang's only remaining family.
Yes.
Such wonderful news. How could I forget to tell my husband? Your future bride is now your concubine. I'm sure he'll be overjoyed to know. Husband, time for your medicine.
Vicious woman. You're here to mock me.
What are you saying, husband? I came to share some good news with you. Father has decided that in 3 days, he will take your cousin as his concubine. By then, your cousin will be your rightful and proper little mother. The child in your cousin's belly will also call you Big Brother. Don't worry, husband. I will definitely arrange this wedding properly. I'll ensure your cousin enters the household with great fanfare. Oh, right. For the wedding, where would you like to observe the ceremony? Shall we have you carried to the main hall, to watch it firsthand? Or would you prefer to stay in this room, and listen to the drums and gongs outside? Someone, come quickly. My husband has coughed up blood and fainted again.
How outrageous. To think they want me to be some old man's concubine. I told you to find Master Chen Qingfeng. Have you found him? Why is there still no news? Were you deceiving me from the very beginning?
Please forgive me, Miss Cousin. This servant wouldn't dare deceive you. Master Chen remains unreachable.
Useless. All of you are useless.
Miss Cousin, this servant just heard that the young mistress and the young marquis have discussed it. They say you will be taken in as a concubine in 3 days.
What? If we still can't find my brother to cure my husband's poison, not only will my husband's life be in danger, but even I and the child will become a laughingstock. No. At this point, I can only rely on myself. You. Get up. Go to the Huichen Hall. Get me a dose of the best labor-inducing medicine. Remember this. This matter must not be known to anyone.
Yes.
Once it's done, you'll be handsomely rewarded. Otherwise, I'll sell you to a brothel right now.
Yes, I'll go take care of it right away.
If I can just have the child born early, there might still be a way to salvage this. I'll make sure the whole world knows that this child is Shenlingen's, the legitimate heir of the Marquis's estate, to force them to acknowledge it.
Cousin, something terrible has happened. The young Marquis is coughing up blood again.
What? Let's go.
The young Marquis's poisoning has worsened, and it has already spread to his throat. If we don't find the antidote soon, I must take my leave now.
But we still don't know what poison Lingen was given. If we act recklessly.
At a time like this, we can't worry about that. Post a notice immediately. Whoever can cure my son's poison will be rewarded with 10,000 taels of gold.
At this point, it seems I can't keep hiding it. Otherwise, my husband will surely die. Marquis, actually.
Father, your daughter-in-law has heard that joyous energy can counteract all evil and sickness. Perhaps we could move the concubine ceremony up to tomorrow. Perhaps the joyous energy from the Marquis's estate could suppress the poison in my husband's body.
That won't do. You clearly want Brother Lingen to die sooner.
Cousin, your affair is now known to everyone. Whether the concubine ceremony is early or late, the outcome is the same. Oh, right. A few days ago, my father met an old friend at the Fuxing Inn. This man claims to be a great master. I wish to invite him here to treat my husband.
Fuxing Inn? That's the inn where my brother is staying. Could it be?
Song Lingyao, you know of a master? Why didn't you say so earlier? Where is he? Go fetch him immediately.
Mother, my father invited the master for tea. However, I have already told him about my husband's condition and recent events. He will be here soon. But before that, we must find a way to suppress the poison in my husband's body.
Tea? What tea? Lingen is in critical condition. Go and invite the master right now. If you can't bring him, I, the Marquis, will go myself.
That's right. With the status of our yeoman Marquis estate, surely we can get him to come.
Mother, you mustn't. This master has a peculiar temperament. If we say the wrong thing, we won't be able to save my husband. And perhaps some people might even lose their lives. Isn't that right, cousin?
So my brother is indeed in that wretch's hands. Then the antidote must also. And cousin-in-law is right. It seems we should refrain from acting rashly for now.
My cousin is indeed sensible. Then the concubine ceremony will proceed as planned. I'll take care of the arrangements. I will ensure it's a grand and splendid affair.
Master Chen, I trust you've been well. I've come today with both good and bad news. The good news is your younger sister Chen Yuanxiao has married into the Marquis's household as his concubine. From now on, you will be the Marquis's brother-in-law. Congratulations.
How is that possible? My younger sister is carrying Shenlingen's child. How could she marry the Marquis?
Yesterday, at the birthday celebration for the Marquis's wife, your sister was caught fooling around with a beggar. In a panic, she blurted out that the child in her womb is actually the Marquis's heir. However, my son-in-law promised His Majesty before the wedding that he would remain chaste. I suspect the Marquis's household fears the crime of deceiving the Emperor, which is why they resorted to this plan. Furthermore, there's also some bad news. A friend of mine at Huichun Hall told me that a maid from the Marquis's household went to Huichun Hall and bought a dose of labor-inducing medicine. This friend told me this labor-inducing medicine can induce labor, but it can also cause the taker to die from a difficult birth. If I remember correctly, the only one in the Marquis's household who is pregnant is your younger sister.
You old scoundrel. Let me out. I need to go find Yuanxiang.
Master Chen, save your breath. The Marquis's household is holding a celebration. How could I possibly let you go out and cause trouble?
Why? You've already taken the antidote. My sister and I are no longer a threat to you. Why won't you let us go?
Blame yourselves for knowing secrets you shouldn't have known. Anyone who poses a threat to my daughter, I won't let them off. The reason I haven't killed you is because you're still useful.
Elder Song, all the faults are mine alone.
I beg for your mercy.
Please save my younger sister.
You mean to say you want me to send someone to stop Chen Yuanxiang from taking the labor-inducing medicine? I'm afraid it's already too late. The person has already taken the medicine into the Marquis's residence.
There's still a way. I still have a way. At Fuxing Inn, in the room I stayed in, there's a hidden compartment. Inside is a 9 revolutions soul-returning pill I found many years ago. This pill can cure any ailment or illness. If you, Elder Song, give it to my younger sister, it will surely save her.
The 9 revolutions soul-returning pill? I heard that Chen Yuanxiang in the past had a miraculous elixir and gave it to Shenlingen.
Although this medicine can suppress any poison, it only lasts for half a month. When I found out that Shenlingen was poisoned by my withered bone powder, as long as you use my special antidote, the poison can be cured. Then there's no need to waste that precious elixir. After this is over, I will take my little sister and leave this place for good. We will never appear before your daughter again. I beg you, Master Song, please save my little sister.
All right. Seeing how desperate you are to save your sister, this old man agrees to help save her life. However, I cannot guarantee what the outcome will be.
Thank you, Master Song.
I heard that Shen Yuanxiang was actually Shen Lingan's mistress. Who would have thought she would become the Marquis's concubine?
Not only that, I heard this Chen Yuanxiang is about to give birth. Tell me, whose child do you think it is?
No matter what, the face of the Yongin Marquis's household is completely ruined.
The auspicious hour has arrived. Bride and groom bow to heaven and earth. First bow to heaven and earth.
It seems the labor-inducing medicine is taking effect.
Second bow to the parents. Third, bride and groom bow to each other.
It hurts. My stomach hurts so much. It hurts.
How is it?
My lord, madam, it's bad news. Concubine Chen's baby is in the wrong position. And with the induced labor, her vitality is severely depleted. She's having a difficult birth now. Please, my lord and madam, decide quickly. Do we save the mother or the child?
Save the child. We must save the child. That's my grandson.
But...
But what? That lowly woman. If she dies, she dies. My grandson must not come to harm.
It hurts.
The young Marquis is in a state of extreme agitation. The poison has invaded his heart meridian. His pulse is fading in and out. Even I cannot bring him back from this.
You've worked hard, doctor. Please go and rest for now.
Xiong'a. The child.
What is it? Are you worried about your cousin, husband? The servants just reported that your cousin is having a difficult birth. The Marquis and Madam are discussing whether to save the mother or the child.
My son.
Miss, it seems he's fading fast.
Don't worry. He won't pass on until he sees Chen Yuanxiang and the child safe and sound. Don't worry. He won't pass on until he sees Chen Yuanxiang and the child safe and sound. Go keep watch in the side chamber. Report any news immediately.
Yes.
Child.
Your ladyship, you must decide quickly.
Listen to me. Save the baby.
Save the baby.
Your ladyship, it's bad news. The inner court just reported the poison in the young master's body has reached his heart. He may not last a day.
What?
My lord, my lady, Master Song is here. He says he's brought a 9-cycle soul-returning elixir.
My lord, I heard that in your household, someone took a labor-inducing drug. I feared the worst, so I specifically sought out a 9-cycle soul-returning elixir. They say this medicine has the power to bring the dead back to life. Perhaps it can be of use.
Thank you, thank you. Your timing is impeccable. Quickly, quickly.
My lord, the young master looks like he's fading fast. If we don't treat him soon, I fear.
It's terrible. My lord. My lady. Concubine Chen is hemorrhaging badly. We might lose both, the mother and the child.
This. May I ask, dear-in-law, do you have any more of this elixir?
My lord, a heaven-defying pill like this is not some common market good. I only managed to find it out of respect for our family ties. This is the only one.
Quick, give it to that woman. No matter what, we must save my grandson.
Have you lost your mind? Lingyan is our own son. You're taking the medicine meant to save him, to save this unborn child?
Is the child a boy or a girl?
Based on my years of midwifery experience, it's definitely a boy.
My lord, the doctors all say Lingyan is beyond saving. This divine pill may not even work. But this woman, if she can just hold on for one more breath, perhaps she can last long enough to give birth. This is our only chance to save our grandson.
But what about Lingyan?
Even if we save Lingyan, he'll be paralyzed for life. But a grandson is our new hope. My lord, don't hesitate any longer. If you keep hesitating, our grandson will suffocate.
This.
My lord, we can't hesitate anymore. If Lingyan knew, he would choose to save the child. It's his own flesh and blood.
My son, your father has failed you. Quick, give the elixir to Concubine Chen. You must save the child. Go, now! Hurry!
Miss, the master just came. He brought a 9-revolution soul-returning pill, said to have the effect of reviving the dead.
Then, have you informed the concubine about the news that the poison has invaded the young Marquis's meridians?
I have. Originally, the Marquis was going to save the young Marquis, but at this moment, Chen Yu and Xiang had a massive hemorrhage, and it's likely both mother and child would die. After discussing with the madam, the Marquis decided to give the pill to Chen Yu and Xiang.
Husband, it seems your father and mother have given up on you. I should say, in their hearts. A paralyzed son. How could he be as important as a grandson? Husband, don't be agitated. Actually, ever since you were poisoned with the bone-withering powder, this day was destined to come. Husband, are you surprised? Why, your wife knows what kind of poison you were infected with. It seems you've already guessed. That's right. The bone-withering powder poison was indeed administered by me, and it was put in the decoction of that 1,000-year ginseng.
You vicious woman.
Also, I have one more thing to tell you, husband. This is exactly the antidote for the bone-withering powder that your Marquis household has been desperately searching for. Actually, it has always been with me, but I just don't want to give it to you.
You...
Shen Lingyan. In your previous life, you feigned illness and pretended to be dead, ruining my life. In this life, I finally made your fake death real.
She gave birth. She gave birth.
Congratulations to the Marquis and Madam on the new arrival. Now everyone in the mansion knows that Qin Yuanxiang is the Marquis's concubine, so should this child be considered your son or your grandson?
Congratulations to the Marquis and Madam. It's a young master. But concubine Chen, she has already passed away.
As long as the child is fine, that's what matters. As for this woman, if she's dead, she's dead.
Qin Yuanxiang, didn't she take the 9 Revolution soul-returning pill? How could she have died?
I don't know. After concubine Chen took the pill, there was no improvement. Then she had continuous hemorrhaging. After giving birth, she passed away.
Could it be that the 9 Revolution soul-returning pill is fake? That shouldn't be.
Something terrible has happened, Marquis. Madam. Just now the inner residence reported that the young Marquis has died from the poison.
Lingyan. Lingyan, wake up quickly. Lingyan. Lingyan.
Father. Mother. Your son has passed away. Please accept my condolences.
How did you take care of Lingyan? You actually let him die from poisoning.
Madam, you can't blame the young mistress for this.
Mother. My husband is gone. I'm grieving too. But he had been poisoned for a long time. Many things were beyond my control.
Madam, even if my daughter is at fault, there were reasons for it. As they say, every effect has a cause. You should focus your thoughts on how to properly lay the young Marquis to rest. Yeah, I like to go for a walk. Accompany your father to clear his mind.
Yes.
Yeah, now that your vengeance is complete, what are your plans?
Even though Shen Lingyan is dead, no matter what, I am still a daughter-in-law of the Yong'an Marquis Manor and its mistress.
Since you have decided this, I will respect your choice. Whenever you grow weary, you can come home anytime.
Thank you, Father. But, Father, where did you get that miraculous medicine? I never knew you possessed such a thing.
It was given to me by Qin Qingfeng. But now I suspect it was a fake all along.
Master, are you saying Qin Qingfeng deceived you?
Not necessarily. After all, he asked me to save his sister. The only explanation is he didn't know either that it was a fake. But real or fake, yeah. Don't you resent your father for using it to save your enemy?
I understand. You must have had your reasons for doing so.
Actually, in that moment, I thought of you. Because no matter when, if you were ever in danger, I would hope that someone, or such a medicine, could save you.
Thank you, Father.
You old scoundrel. Didn't you promise me you'd give the elixir to my little sister? And now this. It must have been you. You kept the elixir for yourself.
That elixir, I did deliver it to the Yong'an Marquis Manor. And the Marquis Manor did administer it to Qin Yuanxiang.
Impossible. If my sister had taken the 9 Revolution soul-returning pill, she would have been perfectly fine. How could she?
Qin Qingfeng, you've swindled countless people in your life. Did it never occur to you that you could be swindled too? I've had people investigate. The person selling the 9 Revolution soul-returning pill was nothing but swindler and charlatan. What you believe to be the 9 Revolution soul-returning pill was merely an ordinary medicinal pill, that's all. It couldn't even cure a basic illness, let alone bring anyone back from the dead.
No, no. Impossible. Absolutely impossible. I paid a fortune for it. Retribution. I, Chin Fong, spent my whole life deceiving others, only to have someone use a single counterfeit medicine to cheat my sister out of her life. What poetic justice.
Father, Mother. These are the detailed records of all the dowry I brought since marrying into the Marquis' estate, and evidence of its misappropriation by the estate. Now that the Marquis' estate's reputation is ruined, I, your daughter-in-law, will be reclaiming these assets.
How dare you? Even though Lingen is dead, you are still my estate's daughter-in-law. How can you just claim these assets back on a whim?
Exactly. Don't tell me. You're going to take my grandson away too?
Guardly.
Marquis, Madam. The investigation shows the Yong'an Marquis' estate has been running deficits for years, largely covered by Miss Song's dowry. By order of the first prince, the estate must return it within a set deadline. Otherwise, the law will be enforced.
As for this child, I have found a family for him, an honest, decent, farming couple with no children of their own. They will raise him as their own.
No. He is my grandson, the only remaining bloodline of the Marquis' estate. You cannot take him away.
Mother, are you sure you want to keep this child? When he grows up and learns of his mother's disgrace, his father's death, and his grandparents' actions, carrying such a background, living under everyone's scornful gaze. Or perhaps, do you think you can still afford to raise a child? Now that my dowry is gone, can you still uphold the crumbling facade of this Marquis' estate?
Enough. Take him away. I ask for nothing else. I only beg that you can find him a good path in life.
In my past life, you deceived and harmed me. In this life, because of your parents' sins, you were dragged into conflict before you were even born. Now, you are also a brand new life. I hope in this life, you can go on to live an ordinary but decent life. Never again have any connection to the Yong'an Marquis' estate.
Your son pays respects to mother and to grandfather.
Good. Excellent. Top honors in both civil and military exams. A double celebration. That's my daughter's excellent teaching for you.
Mother, this is something your son found for you, mother, a luminous pearl from the eastern sea.
This is what I, your son, found for you, a snow lotus from the heavenly mountains. Please accept it.
How lively it is here. Yao Yao. Have I not said before? In my presence, there's no need for formalities.
Your Majesty, you come here every year to celebrate the holidays at the Yong'an Marquis' estate. You never seem to tire of it. Today is the New Year's festival. You little rascals, go set off some firecrackers together. Guardly, you go with them. Yes.
In my past life, I was tragically deceived and murdered. Fortunately, I was given a second chance at life. allowing my family to finally be reunited, and welcoming the happiness that belongs to me.